Our weak spot is our power grid. That's what I'd like to talk about today. Details are now emerging for the first time of an April 16th, 2013 attack by terrorists on the Metcalfe Electrical Power Station or substation in Central California. A whole bunch of terrorists showed up with AK-47 weapons and fired over 100 shots into the substation, knocked out 17 transformers, and took 27 days to repair the damage. They could have done better. They could have blown the whole thing up, but they were beaten back. But the attack, which the FBI denies was a terrorist attack because Obama says there is no such thing, was the first time they've really gone after the grid and could be very serious ultimately in its consequences. The main dangers to the grid are on-the-ground terror attacks or detonations, either on the ground or in the atmosphere, that set off electromagnetic pulses. Now, we all know that you can explode a bomb in the atmosphere over the United States, a nuclear bomb, and knock out much of our power grid throughout the whole country, paralyzing the country, causing millions of deaths, and it could be literally the equivalent of a nuclear strike. And we're working hard on trying to stop that, and we need to do more. We need to harden the transformers all throughout the United States. We need to make a major capital investment in hardening them so that they would not be destroyed in the event of an electromagnetic pulse. But the only danger is not an EMP from the atmosphere. It also is an EMP from the ground. You could get a terrorist group that could do explosions over New York City or over any major area and cause a mini EMP in that region, which could be very serious in terms of loss of life and paralyzing the economy in that area. And if it were the New York region and the economy you paralyzed was Wall Street, that could be devastating for the whole American economy. This attack on the substation, which was sort of like, if you want to draw a metaphor, the '93 attack on the World Trade Center, kind of presaging what could come, really should send off alarm bells. And Congress is a little bit ahead of the American people on this. Dianne Feinstein, head of the Senate Intelligence Committee, has asked the feds to prepare minimum standards for safety in power plants throughout the country. And as much as the Republicans don't want to support increased government regulation, they're going along because they also understand how dangerous this situation is. It's really the biggest danger we face that really has not been explored and not been discussed. And the need for a crash effort to harden our transformers throughout the country has never been greater. And I hope this Metcalfe attack, news of it was suppressed, the media has never covered it, you've probably never heard of it, and it's really very dangerous. It was unwise of the government to downplay it, unwise of them to pretend it was not a terror attack, and we need to do some catch-up here. Thanks for watching.